All right, everyone, settle down. Class has started. I'm your teacher, Mr. Bucherson. That is without a T. It's spelled M-R. Think you're hot shit, huh? Well, check out our graduating class. They're actually shit, and they get the latest tech to fight an alien race that hunts us for sport. Now lay down on the table so we can brainwash you to get in the fucking robot. Welcome to Majestic Prince. This is Red 5. I'm Bucherson, aka the man who pumped his robot with DNA just to feel something, and this is Mech Talk, the show where the words fly faster than a low-budget fight in space. Let's get into it. It's the year 2110. Humanity is under attack by WALUIGIS, and our mobile troops are getting decimated under their onslaught.
I can see that!
To turn the tide, they try the tried-and-true tactic of deploying test tube babies, or specifically children raised to be soldiers. And here at the Military Junior Pre-Academy, or Majestic Prince if you don't know how acronyms work, we've got the best set of kids Earth could ask for. Their teamwork is garbage and they get flustered easily. Did I say best? I meant worst. They're known around the academy as the Fail 5, which is what I call my fingers when I try and type up a script with just one hand while I'm eating. Officially known as Team Rabbits, we've got Izuru, Toshikazu, Kei, Tamaki, and Ataru. So the worst team of school selected to pilot the best mechs ever developed, known as AHSMB, AHSMB, Ashante, AHSMB units. Their acronym flows about as well as a white 90s rapper, but their potential is up there with the best. In numerical order, we've got Blue 1, the Samurai, Purple 2, the Overwatch, Rose 3, the Hedgehog, Gold 4, the Outlaw,
Red 5,
the Red Ranger. In terms of color-coordinated teams, this show is pushing the envelope by putting the leader in last place. After a pep talk and a breakdown of the unit's capabilities, the AHSMB units hit the ground running to stall an enemy threat from killing off retreating ships.
What are you doing? Get into your positions! This thing's moving itself out!
All those driving classes and they left the e-brake on. Well, that's half right. The AHSMB units utilize a technology called the Juria system. This control unit responds to the personal feelings of the pilot, specifically their fight or flight response. If they pee their pants, AHSMB loses its oil. But if they nut up and shut up, it'll respond to the pilot's commands. However, as we see in Red 5's first battle, you can push it too far, leaving it crippled or in some cases overheated to the point of a nuclear meltdown. Now, what I'm about to tell you doesn't leave the room until episode 9 or 10, so don't tell the kids. The Juria system is based off alien technology. Okay, we clear on that? Moving on. One anime montage later, and they pass their first mission with flying colors. This can only bode well for Team Rabbits. Well, that's awkward. While they sort that out, let's break down the specs and pecs of the mechs. Starting from the inside, we've got the cockpit that's located and entered under the head of the AHSMB, which can be slid back. However, an ejection sequence seems out of the question, so if you really got to take a Blue 1 or a Purple 2, you better hope that suit you're in has extra storage space.
oh my god.
In terms of functionality, all AHSMB units are capable of bipedal movement and have hands, except for Purple 2 and Rose 3 in most cases. They also have the ability of flight, zero-G maneuverability, and stabilization. However, Red, Rose, and Blue have something that Purple and Gold do not, a core. The mech you see is actually the armor the core wears, but can function without it. Its offensive power is obviously not as good, but it's great for more delicate missions. Don't you wish it was this easy to get dressed in the morning? All AHSMB units have the ability to perform an awakening mode, where the harmonics level of the pilot and the AHSMB reach critically high levels to the point where it has a chance of resetting the pilot's personality. This is also known as getting married in some circles.
Don't turn Izuru into a big wussy.
And just like in a marriage, it's a power struggle between the pilot and the mech. Either the mech takes over the pilot's mind, or the pilot pulls in the reins and masters the system. So when you're in the bedroom with your sexy AHSMB partner, are you the dom or the sub? Alright, onto the weapons. Blue 1, piloted by Toshikazu, excels at close range but can handle mid-range fights if necessary. Default loadout usually includes a blade and what looks like machine pistols, but extra equipment can be carried or launched out, such as a spear and a rifle. It might also have a compartment for Tums and other antacids.
I hear it works wonders.
Managed by Kei, Purple 2 has limited ranged options, but her main job is recon and data analysis, distributing it through the team as it comes. She can also transfer energy to other teammates as well as receive it via the plates on her ring, so that's pretty sweet.
You got a problem with my recipe?
Tamaki's Rose 3 is what's known as a booster type, using its big size and thick thighs to cause disruption among the ranks, and in some cases use tethers to pull teammates out of sticky situations. Weapons include missile launchers and precision lasers.
It's not my fault that all these gravity changes make me gain weight!
Gold 4 is a sniper's dream and handles the mid to long range. It utilizes its right arm as a dedicated particle gun and for precise shooting adjusts its head to be a scope and its left arm as a stabilizer. The right arm can also be replaced with specially crafted weaponry. Apart from Mr. Compensation, he's also got missile launchers and various machine guns. If I missed anything, its operator Ataru will fill in the blanks.
Uses long-range attacks with high-energy charged particle cannon and radiation.
Finally, Izuru's Red 5 strikes the same beats as Blue 1, but instead of a regular blade, give him an energy chainsaw gun and knife arms and protagonist privilege. We also have an upgraded version known as the Red 5 Plus, which has a sleeker design and can transform into a high-speed aircraft. Black 6 wields an overwhelming arsenal similar to Gold 4, but really dominates the mid-range as opposed to Gold 4's long-range capabilities. Oh, I didn't mention Black 6 before? Yeah, they're a late addition to the squad, but the pilot turns into a dick knuckle when they go into the fight, so they go solo sometimes.
Quit nagging at me over every damn thing!
Although it does have something that makes it stand apart from the original 5. Maintenance is almost completely automated or done by one person, as opposed to the others units which require a full crew. Good God, we're already this far in the video and we haven't even covered the Rhino units or the movie exclusive AHSMB units. Okay, real quick. Rhino's AHSMB Light. These guys are original copy pasted AHSMB of Blue 1, Purple 2, Rose 3, and Gold 4, and this one called White Zero's like Captain Planet. It's insanely fast and powerful, but doesn't function good if it also was the prototype for the AHSMB we've already covered. So are they cool? Well, let's put it this way. These mechs are like Ferraris. If you're a fan of sleek designs and high speeds, then these are the coolest damn things ever. However, you may be more of a Ford or Chevy guy, and that's cool too. Me, I like all the cars, but these Ferraris are badass. I like how each AHSMB has its own role and purpose. They just support each other and no one really feels out of place in their dynamic. Plus the fight scenes are so goddamn cool, like are you kidding me? This is one of the few shows where I don't mind the CGI being utilized because the choreography and speed were leagues apart from how 3D was being used at the time. Alright, that's the end of class, my pimply Padawans. Get out there, spank some aliens, and for Pete's sake, don't eat the cake on the way out. You'll get diabetes faster than you can say Lamata Guano.